I just got the final ER bill for the visit I told you guys about that I went to last week, and I think I made the video like the same day. Anyway, I finally got that bill, $11,000. Now, you'd think if I'm spending 11 grand, I'm getting a nice vacation package with a luxury suite and a personal chef. No. I was just in a curtained off room for 3.5 hours, had a couple tests done, and got sent home with no explanation of why I ended up there in the first place, because they didn't know. But I did the math after that, and I realized the hospital charged me roughly $50 a minute. Not $50 an hour, not $50 a quarter of an hour. $50 a minute. So yeah. In one of my last videos, we talked about GenX signing off early and us losing our peers. Well, it turns out trying to stay preventative on the preventative side of your medical can cost you more than a mortgage. When you work independently or build your own path, whether that be at 50, 30, or 80, you quickly realize the system has you trapped. You shell out $400 to $600 a month for insurance, nearly $5,000 or more a year just for the privilege of having a premium. So you pay thousands of dollars just so an insurance card can sit in your wallet. And the second the real emergency happens, the hospital looks at your card and says, "That's great, we'll send this off," and the insurance company will send you a bill for the remainder. So then I started thinking, okay, got my bills $11,000, and then it might go down to $2,000, right? 80% they cover, right? Oh no, wait. First we got to meet the $4,000 deductible. So now if you've paid $5,000 for the year premium and the $4,000 deductible, you've just paid $9,000, okay? My bill's $11,000. So the remainder then goes to the insurance, and then you'll end up paying whatever they don't pay after that. So you're not really saving a lot of money as far as like the way I see that. But I know it's for better, for the good. But in the initial like smack to the face of this is it's just overwhelming. You know, we're raised, you're fine, shake it off, you know, and honestly, at this point, when I look at these kind of numbers, shaking it off and starting to look a bit better as far as the financial strategy of healthcare. I mean, when you see a bill like this, you expect that something big must have happened, right? Like when we were kids watching General Hospital with our moms on soap operas in the afternoon. An ER visit was like dramatic music, doctors rushing with clipboards, and life-saving things. The real ER in 26 is sitting under fluorescent lights, listening to automated machines beep rhythmically, while staring at a whiteboard that hasn't been erased since last Tuesday. The only thing dramatic about the ER now is the bill from the billing department. They want you to panic when you open that envelope. Maybe they're trying to give you a heart attack, get you back in there, get some more money. I don't know. But the joke's on them, because GenX doesn't panic. We don't panic. We don't, go right out and write a check. We don't, pretty much do anything as far as most of us, I think. We just get annoyed, pull up our bootstraps, and do what we got to do, right? I'm not here to give anyone medical advice or break down the bureaucracy of the paperwork. Just telling you that corporate safety net is an illusion and stress is a luxury we literally cannot afford at 50. So if a 3-hour visit costs 11 grand, peace of mind is the only true health. So I'm not trying to give you guys medical advice. I'm not trying to, do anything. I'm not a medical person. I'm just giving you my experience, my own opinions. I'm not trying to tell you how to get through all that bureaucratic paperwork. bureaucratic. I can't say that word for some reason. You know, I'm just telling you what's happening. You know, you've got your insurance through your corporate job. That's great, you know, but you still have the reality that that's only a little of a safety net, because probably your job's putting you into the situation in the first place. I don't know. That's my experience. The extra added stress just to push you into that ER. But yeah, and are you guys paying for these ridiculous amounts? Those of you that are self-employed or paying for your own insurance. I'm out here in California. We have this whole partnership. Y'all, I don't understand any of it. It's so stinking confusing. And one bureaucracy can't talk to the other one over here, and it's a constant mess in between, and I just don't even know if it's all worth it. Is it? I mean, I feel like now I feel worse than I did earlier this morning after going through all this stuff and trying to figure it all out. Anyway, I would sure like to know your guys' experience, especially if you're in California. Have you been dealing with insurance issues and restrictions? And I mean, these costs are outrageous and they're going to be going up again. I'm just curious, what are you all doing? Have you guys found any solution to this? Are you guys just paying that $400 to $600 a month premium and not going to the doctor? You know, I mean, since we have to have it by law, I guess, but I'm kind of at a breaking point here, y'all, and I could use a little bit of advice. Just trying to get through this insurance. And if you guys are all experiencing this and this is just the way it is, then we really need to figure out how to change this, because it's not good for anybody. I mean, unless you're a super multi-millionaire, you're going to be paying healthcare for the rest of your life. You're never going to be free because you're always going to have a healthcare bill to pay. What is that supposed to do for you? Anyway, I'm going to get off this soapbox because I don't really know what else to say. I'm at a loss. I know I'm not going to be able to pay this $11,000, so I'm going to be sending it to the, you know, insurance and all that just to see what's going to happen. But at the same time, what if that wasn't an option? What if that bill was due and I had to pay all of it right now? I mean, obviously they can't really take what you don't have, but at the same time, is it just go on your credit? I don't even know. I have stayed away from medical so much that I have no idea how it even works. And the way I see it is nobody else really does either, because one department does it this way, a different department does it a different way, the doctor's office does it another way, and none of them communicate with each other, but somehow the paperwork all winds up in the end about 6 months later. Okay. I guess we'll wait for the final bill in 6 months and see where we're at. But until then, I don't plan on paying any of this until it's figured out by insurance, because otherwise, what's the use of paying insurance, right? All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here today. If you don't know me, my name is Christy, and this is our channel here where we talk about everything in life over 50, the good, the bad, and the unexpected. So talk about jobs, we talk about healthcare, we talk about pretty much anything. And if you're still here and you like my channel, I would really appreciate if you would like the video and subscribe to the channel so you guys get more videos. Also, before I forget, if you guys are interested in making YouTube videos yourself, or if you already have a YouTube channel but could use a little bit of help with it, I have a great coach over at SKOOL. It's spelled SKOOL, with Common Sense Methods with Kevin and Michelle. Amazing coaches, highly recommend them. They have helped me tremendously, and they're just full of all kinds of wonderful information because they are both successful YouTubers or commentators. I'm not sure exactly what they want to be called, but they're amazing and they're great at what they do, and they can really help you. So I will leave a link for them in the description box down below. And until next time, you guys, have a wonderful day and stay away from the ER. It's not fun.